As some of you are probably, pretty much able to tell, I am not in the parking lot. Matter of fact, I am sitting at home. I wasn't feeling too well this morning about going to work, so I didn't. Pull that, and it's like, oh man. Playing hooky? I am not playing hooky. Yeah, I am. Okay. All right. Well, the reason I chose today's title, Watch Mr. TARDIS, if you've not heard of Mr. TARDIS reviews, I'll have to put his link down there in the channel box later, in the description box. No, I do not get, I don't get paid by anybody to promote anything. I had this one thing. They were trying to say they wanted to do a pre-roll ad on my videos, and I'm like, it had to be a scam because I'm like, why? Usually they'll offer you a partnership or something. Don't tell me you want me to click on a link, then you put your finger in me, and then I'm sorry, but no. If you run this pre-roll ad, blah, blah, and I'm like, and what's going to happen? Are you gonna? I know. I love watching his stuff because he is dealing these fools out with solid facts. I actually, here's my favorite one. I gotta stop laughing. Yeah, this one had me in stitches. Sorry. The BBC are fudging the numbers. Wait, hold the phone. Let's ponder this, shall we? Doctor Who is now got, a pretty damn big budget compared to what it did have. And even, when it didn't, BBC was still putting a lot of money into this program. So they're fudging the numbers. So if what these guys say is true and the entire show's been a failure for going on how many years, they've been fudging the numbers to keep throwing away money on a useless product. Where are they growing these guys at? Is there a moron conservatory? It's like, is there an idiot reservation out there that we don't know about where they're growing these things? They would not be putting money or even faith into that product unless, this is right up there with, get ready for this. I really wish I could debate one of these guys. I go, and don't tell me you're one of them idiots who claim that the White Star Line deliberately rammed the Titanic to collect the insurance money, and they deliberately rammed it into an iceberg, and that was all an insurance scam to make up for the Olympic. And they didn't really sink the Titanic; it was the Olympic repainted. And oh god, it's like, do they know? It's like, do you know how much they probably paid out on wrongful death suits and things like that for the lack of lifeboats and all that crap? That's pretty much the same thing applies here. Why would you be putting... Huh? What's wrong with my mic? What? Can it domestic? Oh, wait a minute. I'm not allowed to say domestic anymore. I forgot. Yeah, let's do some adjustments. We're not allowed to say domestic anymore. I have to come up with a new term that is less, like say like if I say woman, that's equal rights thing. Servant, that don't sound right either. Well, okay, well, we'll come up with one. I love that one Mike just put up. Okay. Oh. But yeah, exactly. Thank you, Fraser. The fact that around 9 million in the UK for all the specials average, and yet the show's a failure. Higher AIs than they've had in a while, yet the show's a failure. It just sounds to me like now that Jody and Chibnall are gone, they're going to turn on RTD again, which is what they've basically been doing since they found out that there was going to be a black doctor. Oh my God. And he might be gay. Oh, heart attack of heart attacks. Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you. Sanford and Son reference. I haven't even looked at the temperature outside, come to think of that, because hang on, let's see what it is out there. Wait a minute. I got a better term. All right, resident stationary engineer. That sounds better, don't it? Okay. Okay, 22 degrees with snow showers Fahrenheit. I just hope I'm even on the right microphone, because half the time when this system restarts, it sets the damn default back to the frickin' camera mic, which hasn't been used really in years. Yeah, resident stationary engineer. Don't that sound, you know, that's the funniest part. RTD is not doing anything, he has increased his budget, and he has expanded a bit, but he's not doing anything any differently than what he did when he brought the show back in the first place, which is why I was sitting there dying laughing at all these guys going, we need to bring back the golden age of Doctor Who when it was not so woke. Alas, poor Yorick. Yorick, who is now, because of the evils of Chibnall, he's trans and he's one of the timeless children and all that blah, blah, blah. And he might be gay too. Blah, blah, blah. We can't have that. Oh my, all that rhetoric. Well, yeah, a lot of people are still worried about the AI thing. I've been worried about the AI thing, and I'm not going to give away too much, but I've been putting together a story about another danger of AI. Which, if some of you tune to the video called "It's Time to Pull the Weeds," a short little story I did a while back, it's on this channel. It's an audio presentation because, frankly, I do not know how to do graphic shit. Or otherwise, I would. Are you kidding? I'm lucky if I remember to pick up my own room. Like, yeah. Sorry, poor Claudia fell down the other day, and I got to figure out how I'm going to get her back up there. This is actually one of the Claudia Christian photos I have. I'm not kidding. If you ever meet her, I'm not kidding. She will sit there and start signing. She does not charge you per item, or at least she didn't back in 2011. But plus, she was very fun to talk to. Oh, are you kidding? Yeah, I'm gonna die laughing. If they start replacing wives with AI, as long as they don't make it so that some of these guys who couldn't get a wife can actually reproduce with AI. Oh, Goodness gracious. Plus, even if they were to do, matter of fact, there's a lot of controversy going on right now because they're trying to do a matter of fact. I think it's already done. I just saw an ad for it, and I couldn't believe it either. It was going to be a thing of George Carlin, and the title was "I'm Glad I'm Dead." Now, as much, and I agree with George's daughter, and I can't remember her name, even though she's been making money off her dead father for how many years now. But like I said, I would give my right testicle if we could have George Carlin back for just a 1 hour special. I'm not kidding. For today's all the shit that's happened since he's passed. I'm not kidding. It would be one of the best shows you've ever seen. But sadly, George has passed on. He's no longer with us. And no machine on planet Earth, I agree with her on this, is going to be able to replace George Carlin's genius. It's not going to happen. This guy was light years ahead of his time. It was almost like George Orwell with some comedy. A lot of the stuff he talked about that has now come to pass. All right, what are we watching right now? Oh God, I got to finish watching Monarch. I've been had it on the back burner for 100 years. I think we got halfway through it, and I just completely forgot to download it. Here we go. Get it on whatever format it was. I can't remember. We just keep forgetting to go back to it. That's what I mean. And see, Night Court's up. I got to get to that channel and watch that because the new Night Court, believe it or not, is hilarious. I have given, Lady G permission that if I should go first, which I probably will, that she can do an AI of me just so that she can have my computer generated comfort. Okay, oh, that's right. I got to find out when Return, what do you call it, After Paradise or whatever is back on because that got renewed. And I've been enjoying that with Chris Marshall. And yes, Chris Marshall would have made an excellent doctor, I believe, just based off the acting I've seen him do. Yeah, no, she puts up with me enough. Why is Jenna money, money, money? I don't understand the question, Fraser. I'm sorry. I know she's got a series coming up. Am I coming through too loud to anybody? Just let me know. Oh, sorry, I missed it. Oh, gentlemen. Well, the thing is okay, I see it. One of the things I did remark about, I've never met Jenna Coleman in person, and I wanted to see for myself how she was. So when she was supposed to be here at Chicago TARDIS with, sorry, my brain is frying here. Give me a second. With Pearl Mackey. And of course, she collected the non-refundable deposit and disappeared as usual. And apparently, she's done this to several cons, at least from what I've heard. And oh, she's a great. No, don't get me wrong. She's a great actress, but she had nothing to do with the fans before Capaldi showed up. And then, of course, you can tell. Look at her con photos. I swear, and some of them, it's like, oh my God, why am I here? I don't know. Like I said, but I wanted to meet her for myself. Okay, so I've not yet had that chance. I've been trying to ease up on that. Yeah, because she was being paid to do that press. She was
You're not coming out loud, you're coming out low,
low.
which means you're not on that mic, you're on the other one.
I'll have to go check. Yeah, I see it. Great, I'm on that freaking microphone again. Well, we'll have to fix that again. Well, I think I'm on the mic, the what do you call it, mic again. Yeah, because normally I'd be getting a reaction when I do this, and it's not. So once again, every time I restart the system for an update, it does this crap. So I'm going to have to reset that back to the default mic again. Like I said, I've never actually met her in person, but I wanted to, meet her in person for myself, see how she is. And because all right, 90, I'm not going to lie to you, 99.9% of the celebrities I've met are actually pretty good people. They are. They're there because they want to meet the fans. They want to, show their appreciation. And then there's only been one or two times where somebody looked at me like I was a piece of crap. I was a turd burning on their barbecue in the backyard or something. And or they just look right through you. And like I said, I've only had to have one or two times. And you can just tell, come up here, yeah, I'm going to say something snappy to you and get you the F out of here. I'm not going to name names because I really don't want to get, wrapped up in all that, but I know who they are. I think I've already dropped that name before, Adam Baldwin. And, oh, hello, Brendan. How you doing? Thanks for the super chat. I actually remembered what it is this time. Yeah, like if you've not ever met Katie Manning, I highly recommend it. I don't care if you're walking into somewhere with a thundercloud over your head. I'm not kidding. She's just a walking ray of sunshine. I'm not kidding. She really is. She is a force of nature, positive nature. I mean, she just makes everybody smile by being there. Okay, she's just very nice. Well, like I said, mine was Adam Baldwin, and I didn't. Did I say? I didn't say a name, did I? Okay. But like I said, there's some who are just there to make the money, and like I said, Claudia Christian was lovely. Like I said, she was like one of the first times I actually did a celebrity thing. That was a long time ago, and I was so shy that the domestic here took things into her own hands and asked her if I could have a photo with her. Now, little did I know anything about photo booths or anything like that. They had one set up because you see, and also I don't think she was planning on coming back to this particular con again. So she went ahead and did the photo with me, charged me nothing for it. And I can tell you this right now, that lady, oh man, she is. I have my arm around her waist. She is, God, she's rock hard. I'm not kidding. She is still a rather firm figure. I know that for a fact. Um, yeah, Sophie Aldred, like I said, she was very nice. I finally got to meet her in person, but if you scroll back quite a way, she did a number of shows with us, Q&As and things like that. She never asked anything for that at all. It was just a pleasure having her on. She's always fun to talk with. Um, oh, The problem is a lot of people go, why didn't you continue on with that? I said, because it takes a lot of time to set those up. And I've been on 9-hour days, it's 2 6-day weeks a month for going on. I can't even remember now. And you have to really schedule those. Plus, you have to account for the time difference. Or Mark Strickson, I feel bad because they threw in Mark Strickson at the last minute for Chicago TARDIS, and I didn't really get a chance to go talk to him because we were so busy jumping lines and all that. And he got added in last second. But talking to Mark Strickson was also a privilege because this man has been everywhere. He's been to places on planet Earth that you will never visit. I'm not gonna. It's mind blowing. So, like I said, I eased up on Jenna a bit because I've not met Jenna in person. I was hoping to, just to see if I can get a vibe, off her as to how she, but it never happened. And like I said, I keep hearing that she's done this, it's not the first time she's done this where she'll schedule a con, they'll collect a non-refundable deposit and then cancel. Well, folks, I am going to get off here. I'm going to go take my morning pills. And then I'm probably going to nap out for the next few hours. So, who played the original Master? That was Roger Delgado, if that's what you're thinking about. So take care, everyone. Be kind, be calm, be safe. Enjoy the rest of your days. We will see you again in the parking lot tomorrow because I don't think they have any intention on canceling tomorrow. So we will definitely be there. So, and also, even if they did, yeah, Roger Delgado. So take care, everyone. Have a great day. We'll see you all on the flip side. If I can find the button. Hang on a minute. Push the button, Frank. Okay, there it is.